Hi, this is Joe with the Mobile Entree team, and this video is going to be a short introduction on developing mobile web applications using Mobile Entree 365 in your Office 365 tenancies. The development tools for Mobile Entree in 365 allow you to deploy mobile apps to Office 365 inside SharePoint-Hosted apps, and then they'll be rendered within Mobile Entree. So you can see here, this is one of our sample apps that's out on CodePlex. It's a newsfeed app that will allow you to browse the newsfeed of your site. If we go to our Mobile Entree configuration workspace, we'll see that that newsfeed app sits right next to our base configuration. And you can create and deploy multiple apps and add them using this dialog. So let's have a look at what it takes to develop and deploy these mobile apps to Office 365. Number one, you're going to need Visual Studio 2012 with the tools for developing apps for Office and SharePoint 2013 installed. Number two, you're going to need Mobile Entree 365 installed and deployed to a developer site in your Office 365 tenancy. Number three, you're going to need the TypeScript add-in for Visual Studio. TypeScript is, it basically allows you to write strongly typed JavaScript, and it's what we use for development in for the mobile apps in Visual Studio for Office 365 for Mobile Entree. Number two, you're going to need the Mobile Entree tools for Visual Studio, which is downloaded from CodePlex. Once all of that's installed, your next step is to create a solution. The project type that you want is the app for SharePoint 2013, and we'll just call this test. And it's important that you specify the developer site that you have Mobile Entree set to or installed on. And then also you want to select SharePoint-Hosted as the type of app that you want to deploy. Go ahead and enter your credentials for the site that you selected. And now we have to first add a new item. And this is kind of it's a framework item that we have to add, and we have to make sure it's named _ME. You can kind of liken this to adding a reference to a .NET project, but because all of this is client-side code, we have this framework that we've created to support all of the things that you're going to be using within the mobile application itself. So once that's added, now you can add your actual mobile app. It's the ME365 ECMA application. We'll call this Hello World. And you'll see within the Hello World app, there's a number of files that make up that app. App.html, this is the actual communication page that Mobile Entree uses to pull the app information from. Any JavaScript references that you need within your application should be referenced in here. So inside app.ts, this is your actual application definition file. And for anyone who has developed Mobile Entree applications using the .NET object model, it's somewhat similar, but because it's JavaScript, it's all asynchronous, so we use the deferred promise system quite a bit throughout. So with this, we'll just go ahead and deploy it, and it deploys just like any other SharePoint-hosted app. The deploy has succeeded. Because we didn't select any write capabilities to SharePoint, we don't have to trust it. So we'll go ahead and go back to our site. We'll see that our test app has been added. Go back into Mobile Entree configuration. We'll add a mobile app. Find here our Hello World application. And we'll just go ahead and save it. Bring up our mobile device. Refresh. You can see here that our Hello World application is there. And here's the code that was implemented. So the next step is really to take a look at the sample application that we have up on CodePlex and understand how you're able to actually read from SharePoint, write to SharePoint, and you can pretty much do anything you can do from any JavaScript type web application, so using REST services or JavaScript object models within SharePoint, and go from there. Thanks for watching.